Hey everyone, Pastor Dressler here, and I realize it's been a while since we've had an update, so time for another edition of Up Close and Personal, episode 58. Welcome back. Well, we hope you had a good Christmas, and we realize it was limited because of COVID, but also the cold weather. But we hope everyone is rested and ready to get back at it. And speaking of getting back at it, the government announced a little while back that we would be going back to in-person learning, which we're quite happy about because we know that that's the best type of learning for our students. We can always make the shift to remote learning if need be, but we'd much rather be having the kids here in class in person, and that's important. So we are looking forward to welcoming everyone back on this Monday. And also, some of the other announcements that were made is that the government will be sending to the schools all these rapid tests, as well as some extra masks, and those will be distributed among the students, and they'll be taking those home. We've had some questions about this, and anytime there's an announcement like this, there are usually questions from parents. One of the questions is these rapid tests, will the school be giving these rapid tests? And the answer is no. These are for parents to use on their children when they suspect that they've maybe come in contact with someone that tested positive, or they've got some symptoms maybe. So these are for your use at home. And especially now, some of the lines at the testing sites for Alberta Healthcare are getting quite long, the waiting lists. So this is just another tool in the arsenal. So we won't be using them at school. We'll be sending them home for you to use as you see fit. Likewise, the masks we'll be sending home as well. Who would have thought back in March of 2020 when all this really hit the schools that even still today we'd be masking. But nonetheless, that's what's going on. So each student will receive a quantity of masks, and those will go home. And we hope the students really bring them to school. We have a number of students who we're supplying disposable masks for every day, and it's really quite unnecessary, and we'd really rather not do that. But if they come without a mask, we need to give them something. So we're hoping this kind of lessens the amount of wasteful masks that are thrown in the garbage. So if you have other questions on that, don't hesitate to call or email, and we'll clear up whatever we can on this. But as I said, we're glad to be back in class and moving forward, and already well into January, and January is always a long month, so this is a good start, and finally the weather's supposed to turn around and get a bit warmer, so that'll be nice as well. Okay, a few other things. Some heads up. We have Decades Day coming up closer to the end of the month. So students can pick a decade and dress up as they'd like to see fit for that decade, and have a bit of fun with that. We enjoyed this one last year, so we brought it back once again. That's January 28th. And some pictures of things that have gone on. We had our bottle drive this year for the junior high ski trip. We haven't been able to do that for the last couple of years, but right now the plan is to go ahead with the ski trip, and planning is well underway for that. So some of our students were out gathering bottles and trying to subsidize the cost of that trip. So they did a great job. It was cold that day, but they did a great job, and it was nice to see them getting out and doing that, and that so many of them showed up. It was really wonderful. Good job, guys. Also, some pictures that took place just before Christmas. The last day of school, we went around and did some Christmas caroling after our chapel service, and we broke up into three groups. One of the groups went and caroled to some of our seniors in the neighborhood close by the school. So we caroled at a safe distance and spread some Christmas joy to them. Some of the groups went to the Three Robins building just off of Main Street. And we've been trying to establish a bit of a relationship with this organization and the residents there. Hope to do some more things together down the road, especially as protocols allow for that. But it was good to bring them some Christmas cheer. And then the folks at the town hall, we were able to go and sing to them, and we got this great aerial view of the students singing. So very glad to bring some Christmas cheer and to proclaim that Christ the Savior was born among us, and we celebrate that on Christmas Day. So we look forward to some other events coming up and having some pictures of those as well. All right. Well, short and sweet. Take care, everyone, and we look forward to seeing the students come Monday morning. God bless you.